Well, g'day and welcome back to Simon's journey to home cooking prowess. Today we're doing a glazed ham, being it is Christmas. After all, this is a different type of ham, glazed ham. This is a passion fruit. So I've got passion fruit pulp and rum glazed ham. I've had this rum for 3 years. This is the third time I've done this ham. So yeah, so take a seat, grab a drink, beer, wine, Coke, water, orange juice, rum, or passion fruit vodka even, and get ready. So I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, so welcome back. What we've got here is 3/4 of a cup of passion fruit pulp, which I've got out of the tins, and the juice of 1 orange, which I've got out of an orange. So now what I need to do is get half a cup of orange juice from another orange. So let's see if I've got the cups here. What's that one? Oh, I wish I had my spectacles. So that's 1/4, that's 1/3. Oh my lord. Seriously can't see. That's 1/4. Okay, so I use 2 of these. Just a tip, when you're doing sorry, I just move things around so you can see what I'm doing. So just a tip, when you're doing anything with citrus, give it a roll, and you should get, it breaks up the fibres on the inside, you should get better quality juice out of it. Alright, so here we go. One. Half a cup. Let's wash my hands. So half a cup of juice. I need to add 2/3 of a cup of raw sugar. Quite a lot of raw sugar. It's 1/3. Oh, so I need 2 of those. I've got brown sugar. So 1. I'm going to be precise because this is for an 8 kilo ham. I don't have an 8 kilo ham. So 2/3 of a cup. Then I need ginger. I don't have because the shop I went to didn't have ginger. 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. So I've got the mustard here. So I actually like the flavour of mustard. 1, 2. A little bit out of date, but that's alright. Then I need rum. So it says I need quarter of a duck of dark rum. I'm going to put quite a bit in because I like the flavour of this. So we go 1. Okay, so just a bit over. Then I'll what I need. Right, so I just have to put this over a low heat. So I'll be back once this is all dissolved, once the sugar's dissolved. Just a quick one. I was meant to put the passion fruit pulp in while I was doing this. So all I need to do is dissolve the sugar, up the heat, let it simmer for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. So I'll see you in about 15 minutes. So welcome back. What I do while I'm waiting for the glaze to work is I have to take the skin off the ham. So what I do is I like leaving a little bit at the ankle part of the leg. So just get a nice sharp knife, carve around it. There we go. So that's all through. So all I do now is I put my fingers under the skin, which you won't be able to see very well because this is the way I need to do it. So all I do is just slide my fingers in and out of the in between the skin and the fat. You don't want to take too much fat off. So again, just take the first part off it. Don't throw the skin out. You can make some good pork crackle out of it. Just go on this side. Get as much of the skin off as you can. It's just a bit difficult underneath it there. Just go across again, get it off there. Look at that. Now what you can do with the end, alright, so what you can do on the end is if you've got any aluminium foil, is just get it. Just wrap it. Like so. Try not to get any of the on any of the meat. Try not to throw your aluminium foil all over the floor. So there we go. Now what I like to do is score. Again, you don't want to go, it's like pork. So you don't want to go too deep. So on the diagonal that way. A bit more that way. And around this way. So then on the diagonal that way. Hopefully you can see it. I mean, you won't be able to see what's happening. Or the scoring. There you go. As you can see, can you see? Yeah, as you can see, I've had a bit of a try. I'll do it again. Lovely pork. Alright, so that's all ready now. So all I need to do is wait for the glaze to get ready and we'll be right. So I'll see you again soon. You can see, we've got the ham in the baking tray with baking paper. So the baking tray is lined with baking paper. The glaze is done. As you can see there. It's nice. Bit of a word of warning. When you're actually making the glaze, pay attention to it. Don't go and watch the absolutely amazing YouTube channel of Hibbo's Model Bench because it will boil over and make a mess of your hot plate. So anyway, all I do now, I don't actually have a brush. I did have a brush once, but I don't have one now. So all I'm going to do is at the moment just pour a little bit of the glaze over the top of the ham. Try and make sure you get all the fat covered, like so. Doesn't matter if you get it down the front, I actually like it down the front as well. That first row of ham's always the chef's, so that's always going to be nice and sticky and juicy as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. Then I'll get it out and glaze it again, and just all it is base. Might even put a little bit more passion fruit pulp in here. Oh, it's yummy. So as you can see, you probably can't actually, so let's see if we can do it. The ham's nicely basted. Just do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this so I don't have to take the camera off. So the ham's nicely basted. So I put it in the oven that's been preheated at 180 degrees. Like I said, I'll be back in 20 minutes to baste it again. So I'll see you then. So, let's get out of the way of that so all the hot air comes out. A bit like when my ex-wife used to talk. Well, not just ex-wife, ex-fiance, ex-girlfriends, teachers. Oh, bring that up. But as you can see, hopefully, let me just have a look. Zoom in. I'll just bring this down so you can have a look. Quick look. There you go. You can see the glaze starting to make everything nice and brown at the top. Oh, I'll tell you what, it smells good too. Doesn't just look good, smells bloody amazing. So a little bit more of the glaze just over the top, like so. Make sure you get it in all the nice little cracks and everything. Again down the front. So dribble down the front. There we go. So I'll do this a couple more times. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll do this a couple more times, and I will then come back and show you once it's all done. So, and I'll give it a taste test. So I'll see you then. Alright, so welcome back. It is now time. It's done. Excuse me. It's been glazing for about half an hour. Or sorry, about an hour. Oh, excuse me again. If you could smell it, wow. So, without further ado, let me just remove this from the oven. Put it up on the hot plate. So let's just see what you can see. Just bring it forward a bit. Take it down a bit. Get a bit of focus on it. There we go. That's the end result. I'll just move it over onto the plate. Put that down on the plate so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. It's not even straight, doesn't look straight to me. There we go, there we go. So, excuse me for a minute. Let's get this out. There we go. Simon's glazed ham. It looks so good. Alright, so let me just get set up and I'll give the taste test. Actually, no, just have a look first. See, it's still very juicy. Nice bit of brownness on the actual glazing. Oh, it's so yummy. I'm so glad I'm single and get to eat this alone. So let me just get this all ready and we'll be back. Alright, so welcome back. So that's the end result. The ham. It's beautiful. Absolutely sensational. Great amount of glaze. Nice amount of colour. I'll just move this over this way a bit. And now for the all important test, the taste. So, wow. Seriously, it's got a bit of stickiness to it. It's got stickiness, it's got a bit of sweetness. You can taste the spiced rum. You can taste the passion fruit. Yeah, so, yum. Wow, so good, so good. Yeah, so give it a go. Anyway, it's good to be back. Hope you all have a very good Christmas. Be safe, be merry, drink in moderation, eat a lot. Be nice to your loved ones, give them all hugs, just show the love. Alright, I'm going to get stuck into a bit more of this. Got some fresh bread, going to have a nice glazed ham sandwich a bit later on, and probably glazed ham for dinner. And probably glazed ham for breakfast, and then lunch, and then dinner. You know how it goes. This will last me about 2 or 3 days. So anyway, I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.